Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a squad from the SEC, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. In the clear at the 25. The first down. Tackle at the 26.
A nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea. I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO. It is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score a touchdown.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The Knights will come to the line and crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He'll throw it now. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spike the ball at the 3.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Knights come to the line with first and goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Second down, they're going to throw it. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Here we go, 3rd and goal coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Nice. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Branch. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it, 4th down in their end, and got stopped. He's found some room at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the big game reached ball across midfield, 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the track route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He makes the grab. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the 1st down. They've got to rally with the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the defense able to hold in there a short game.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always been offensive. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's swarmed with a pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
The quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open. He still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch catch made down inside the 15. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, UCF.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up in that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And third and short, pick it up on the ground. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And bulldozing his way through. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this open court. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Knights. This offense really clicking. We have a short field of the offense and exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Cricket.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Hamilton. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern with his defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching the ball like this.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. 29 Philly. Looking downfield tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Purdue. This quarterback on fire today. They're setting out to try to PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set down. Bringing it out. It's Richardson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, UCF. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45.
What a catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Webb. Pressure is coming. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. And the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Not a real good throw here. Put too much air under the ball. Turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack, because right now it's not working.
Games of UCF offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown. Nice. Still no answer for this offense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Running with purpose. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered many times. The quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Looking to throw. It's Webb. Looking right. This one caught. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Another short game for this offense on the ground, and I gotta give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't...
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So we reached the 2-minute warning on this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. Defense is coming after him. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Because I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He eludes the rush. Trying to extend the play. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, let's do this myself.
How about about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
They'll try to add the lead now with creativity. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Branch. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Running back has it on the screen now. In the clear at 25. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into the...
Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a good job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play. Put him in scoring position before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry up.
Black 24.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here.
Lasso.
Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Longer.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense.
Timber.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Looking to throw. It's Webb. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Now, let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. No press here. The defense backing away. He's running nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Nice. The defense joins the party with a score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And the PAT is good. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Boilermakers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. Richardson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field.
Razor, razor.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The Knights come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback needs to have adjustments now for this defense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 24-point crucial takeaway. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled at this point. He's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receiver.
Easy. Ready.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Strong lead by this quarterback. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Richardson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
On the
Okay,
set.
so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Purdue. This quarterback on fire today. And we'll set up the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Okay,
And
ready?
the offense trots back out on the field again.
Longer, longer. Let's go. Go.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
Come on, set.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. Nice hustle to the line to run the hurry up. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool the...
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but he snuffed out the drive with the takeaway. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field.
In blue.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Spider. Hot.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that's incomplete even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
On the double.
Completion makes it 2nd down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back to pass. It's Webb. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. Move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Hey!
You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could bring the nail in the coffin.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Go!
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. To contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near mid.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, ready?
1st down here for this offense.
Down. Ready?
Looking at throwing here to start the drive. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Ready, set.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Jackrabbit.
Looking downfield, it's Webb. Throwing for his running back. There's another interception. We're losing track. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pull 6. Touchdown, UCF. Pick 6. A monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Ready?
1st down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Caught quickly.
Up the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards and continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Ready?
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle, but forced down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Webb. There's a screen pass to the running back. Running with purpose. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
42 Spider.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing. Good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here's the second down play.
29 Philly. 2-0.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they heave it deep downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finding some room at the 25. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Come on, set.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
but they don't connect. It's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The quarterback escapes the pocket. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness. Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback. But he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Give it to the big fullback here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the UCF Knights.